Money is about to be flowing in and it's going to make your life 10 times easier. Welcome in, my beautiful Tauruses, to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of February 2024. Now that was a mouthful, but I hope you're doing well. We're going to begin and pull a couple of these money and career oracles, and then we have the Tarot of Dreams for the main part of your reading. So let's get started and do some shuffling. Money is the main motivator this month. I feel like you're striving to, for some, make more, to see things add up. You might be cleaning up your finances. I really feel like a breakthrough, a comeback is definitely potential for a lot drawn to the reading. The acquiring of a new position or another type of money-making opportunity, or maybe more of a chance to succeed more where the money will follow later on down the line. There's something of the sort for a lot drawn to the reading, so that should be motivating and positively informing either way. But to begin, or rather to continue for Taurus, we have 4 coming out: the Spiral card, the Egg card, as well as the Turtle card. They're saying not to go with this one, but there may be a focus on funds that was fleeting in the past and or currently throughout this month, feeling like you had to give up or part ways with this money for whatever reason or reasons. But if that's the case, I feel like it was due to or part of a shift in the right direction or an investment or two of necessity, okay? But moving on forward, we do have the Tree card at the bottom talking about financial growth, but the 3 on the board, Spiral, speaking upon out of control, climbing the ladder, and upward trend. It feels like where things were out of control, whether it was financially and or career-wise, I sense that things are starting to feel more, I'm hearing straight-lined, more straight and narrow, cleaning things up. It feels less chaotic, feels less of a loss taking place and a lot more gain coming in. Feeling like, you're having the opportunity or the opportunities throughout the month to get ahead. And Spirit's saying it's just the spark or the continuation of a lot of financial and career progress and success that lies ahead in the upcoming months, if we were to fast forward past February. But you might be revisiting a job that you once had in your mind, your awareness, for whatever reason or reasons, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a similar type of job that you're now picking up, putting on your plate, taking on, or it could be more so in regards to a job that you're continuing or a business you're continuing, in some sort of job or accomplishment within that you're revisiting or I'm hearing reiterating or accomplishing in another way. Anyways, the Eggs card talking about starting over, saving up, resources, and nest egg. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a time for you, my friend, where you're feeling like starting over or simply are. It could be financially and or an investment. It could be a career situation or two. It feels like there's more than one egg to be hatched throughout the month, or at least to be kept warm, okay? But a lot of which, once again, there is a golden opportunity that is going to spark a lot of success, more money coming in. But it feels like at times throughout the month, money is coming in slowly, but it's flowing in, okay? And they're saying it's adding up, and you're needing to recognize the significance of the money that you are making in comparison to maybe the recent month or two, or maybe when it came to a more difficult chapter to rewinding back. But they're pushing me back to this part of the Spiral card, talking about a promotion and connections coming into play for the month, okay? Your connections that you make throughout the month are so essential. And I wouldn't be surprised if the entrepreneurs have 1 or 2, a handful of past clients, customers coming back around to benefit from you again. But there is a potential for a promotion or a pay raise throughout the month for some. Now, I do feel like this is a month where you're accomplishing, I want to say quite slowly, but at a comfortable pace, doing things your Taurus way and not forcing it, not rushing, regardless of what factors might influence you to go in the other direction. But it feels like you are making steady progress, and that feels good. That's part of the reason why you're making more money. You're seeing the money flow in for the majority drawn to the reading. It feels like you are Okay, potentially thinking about or making the move for work, whether it's within that company, it could be to a different location, it could be a whole different city, state, county, something of the sort. But change is on the mind, and they're saying everything happens and comes and goes in good time, divine timing. But you're thinking about the long term success, long term guarantee, long term stability, long term financial happiness is what I'm getting. Okay, let's move on to the tarot portion of the reading. We have the Sun card coming out, as well as the Seven of Coins and the Four of Swords. We're going to pair each of which with the three oracles on the board. So the Spiral card is paired with the Sun card. They're showing you that the completion, evidence of the fact that completion of this spiraling energy, this loss for a lot, this kind of either going into debt or feeling like you're not making progress, stagnancy, however it looks for you, more happiness. Okay, there may be the completion of an investment, even if it was an investment of just your resources, like your energy, your time. That completion is going to, for some, leave you so much happier. At times when you're so wrapped up with or just so used to a situation or certain circumstances, it's hard to recognize how much that's affecting you in a negative way. But I feel like there's a lot of happiness, especially in the second half of the month, I want to say. But the Seven of Coins pairing with the Egg card, or the Eggs card, speaking upon you putting in the work to, for some, start over, to save up, to use your resources and gain more through it all. I feel like you're being more strategic throughout the month when it comes to when to get things done, how to do so, when to hold back, when to actually move forward with a purchase, the utilization of your energy, your resources once again. It feels like you're being more in touch with your intuition. And I want to say selectively Spirit's guidance coming through. But I also feel like you're, naturally, because we talked about intuition, you're feeling things quite strongly. That might tie into your work somehow for some drawn to the reading. But either way, when it comes to certain choices tied to your money and or career throughout the month, we need to be trusting our intuition and not ignoring those feelings. And at times needing to take initiative and discern quite quickly that might come into play, but to feel something out and then proceed or hold back as needed, okay? But it feels like there's a lot of golden eggs of huge success lying ahead for you that you maybe have already laid and are just being kept warm throughout the month, or could be I'm hearing popping out an egg to now be hatched for the near future. It feels like you're golden in the way you speak, the way you convey, the way you connect and bond and accomplish. And so trust in that, be one with that throughout the month, and try to enjoy yourself a little bit more. That came up in Leo's money and career monthly reading. There's something about you being a bit overly serious or just a bit, I'm hearing too mature and responsible at certain points. Take that as you may, but it feels like you need to release, maybe loosen up a little bit, have fun, enjoy yourself. It's going to benefit whatever you're accomplishing, whatever you are moving towards, and for some, whatever you're making the best out of. But moving on to the third pairing, we have the Turtle card clarified with the Four of Swords. I really feel like you're being reminded of true protection that you have gained more so recently spiritually. And again, your intuition playing into that. And I want to say even your experiences being a form of protection, because now you know better. Now you know how to cope with, to deal with better. Now you know how to better proceed, whether you're giving yourself credit for that, being one with that in the moment or not, right? We go through for a reason, and you might be doing some necessary reflecting on certain hardships recently, certain ups and downs, obstacles, and why things are now progressing and transitioning for you, and they didn't sooner, or in the way they are now, or the way it is now. Does that make sense? It really feels like divine timing is at play. But as the money comes in slowly, some of it might feel like it's going out just a lot quicker or just as slowly. But I feel like you're going to, again, be getting ahead. You're going to, by the end of the month, feel 10 times lighter when it comes to your finances, and it's going to feel like you have more of a head on your shoulders when it comes to that. Maybe more in regards to your career, but it feels like there's a huge focus on money for several reasons. Let's pull a couple more tarot. The Palace of Coins. I'm hearing for some this is a new place to live. It could be a new place of employment. It could be both. Say you work at home. But I do feel like either way, there is a lot of fruits from your labor to be experienced in the upcoming month, and more so moving forward with that position, with that opportunity of some sort. But it feels like you do have to have patience throughout the month when it comes to things outside of you that are outside of your control, not within your control, when it comes to a lack of clarity for some, when it comes to what you're figuring out as the month trickles on. Does that make sense? Because it feels like you step into the month of February and even shift forward through it, and there's still a lot you haven't figured out. It's like you have a general vision or an idea, or you're figuring this and that out again along the way, and that's not a bad thing. It feels as if this is part of that intuitive process, it's part of that spiritual guidance process, and a lot of which, again, it's part of that cleaning up and sort of comeback, shifting in the right direction process. But the Ten of Cups is coming out. Love it. There's a focus on family for some. It doesn't have to be blood related, but your money and or career might be somehow intertwined with them or discussed with them. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're giving other people money and career advice. Okay. Whether you feel like you should or not, it's just going to come to be because it's meant to be. That was a message in and of itself. What's meant to be will happen as it's meant to, when it's meant to. We need to trust that. And what's meant to be wrapped up has its timing as well. Whether people like that or not, you might be really thinking about somebody from a past investment or a past job in a negative light, and Spirit saying, let it go. That could affect your what you're accomplishing negatively. That could affect your overall energy, vibration, mood. Let's just let it go. On to the next. I'm also hearing good riddance, but played its purpose. There's a loyalty about you as I'm really being zoned into the dog's happy, I'm hearing drooling face. There's a feeling of you seeing a highlight throughout the month come to be on your loyalty, to your commitment, if you will, towards a company. Could be a job title, position. It could be your commitment, your loyalty towards financial comfort moving forward. That stability. You can hear how, as I started talking about the dog, I became more grounded, more calm. I feel more at ease. There may be something about a pet or animals, maybe more so nature and other animals out and about, giving you comfort and putting you at ease. Now, I do feel like music may be part of your month, whether it's part of your work or not. It's going to come in handy. But I feel like there's a way about how your work glows, it shines, it invigorates people and informs people depending on what your work is. But I also feel like you could be like me with my readings, somebody who helps other people, is definitely on a mission in this lifetime or getting closer to that, but helps himself through it all, and then also needs to heal from that work, okay? So at times that can be a lot. It can be confusing for you and potentially other people. And I also feel like you have a lot going on throughout the month. And so that's going to call for your patience. It's going to need to call for you to take care of yourself when you do have a lot of time to do so. I feel like you're going to need to be getting your rest, my friend, okay? Things have been affecting you more than normal or more than most people would be affected. Does that make sense? There's a feeling of you being affected even throughout this month by energy for some, by certain factors, by hardship for a lot. Or maybe it's a transition or two that was a bit hard on you, maybe more so physically. Either way, let's heal, let's replenish, and let's get back to conquering, because I feel like this is meant to be a victorious transitional month for you. All right, let's keep pulling. I also feel like those of which gaining a new opportunity, regardless of what kind it is, well worth the wait, because it feels like at least a significant period of time you've waited and the wait is over, okay? They're saying a wish fulfillment, if you will, but you may also be informed and or reminded of a lack of options, okay? There might be something you want to utilize to make more money or to succeed more. Not a lot of work within that. This may push you towards something more lucrative or just better for you, more aligned with you, or you're more aligned with it. But I feel like in another opportunity for some, you have a lot of options, a lot of choices, a lot to accomplish. I feel like you're thinking about where to shift, what to do next for yourself, kind of emperor status, emperor energy, and how to shift your game piece moving forward, or your game pieces. They're saying one for your money, one for your career. And sometimes they have to become one game piece to move forward. That was the weirdest way of putting it. But I'm also feeling like there's an endearing, likable way about you that's helping you gain what you want, see progress come to be more so moving forward or in general. But the Eight of Swords reminds you of the leaving of a situation, whether it's happening throughout this month. All right, let's just say all possibilities happened recently or could for the potential of the future. More options, more to accomplish, more success. I want to say the potential to save money or to make more or make more money. So I do feel as if there's a correct choice that was made and or is about to be made. Okay. I feel like you are more so being viewed as attractive in more than one way throughout the month than you're realizing. Okay, as I'm being drawn to his glowing muscular body. But the Knight of Wands coming out, I sense that there's a passionate drive about you at certain points that just feels ignited. It's like spirit, all right, and even your intuition is lighting a fire under your ass, bear with my language, in order to get something done when it's meant to, in order to shift towards something different for a lot, in order to do something of importance at that time. I'm feeling like it's a month where there's not a lot of time to waste, but it doesn't mean you need to be rushing. It doesn't mean you need to be neglecting rest and replenishment. It just means that when that motivation is present, when you have stuff to do, let's do it. Okay, no dilly-dallying, if I didn't say that already. And I feel like there is a bit of a focus, Taurus, on how you're at least somewhat guarded when it comes to what you're investing your money in, right? Whether it's where you're living, otherwise maybe. It could be a job situation. It could be when you're interviewing for some. It could be in regards to a business, of course. But regardless of how this looks for you, they're saying it's definitely valid. Okay, it could be because of what you're feeling, what you've experienced, what you're preventing. It could be more than one of what I just mentioned. Either way, it feels like you are going to see passionate accomplishments and progress coming to be, therefore money flowing in. And they're saying embody this Queen of Wands being, okay, a way of being, an energy. Be bold, be passionate, and be strategic, and trust your intuition once again, my friend. It is a month where you are succeeding left and right, making the correct choices. Things are transitioning towards more success, more money for you. But it's specifically a time period, a month for you, where money is meant to be flowing in more so, and you're meant to either have a comeback or again see that transition, that that move towards more comfort, more success, more abundance as a whole. All right? So this was really helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light, Taurus. Go enjoy your month, and I'll definitely see you next time.